But you know, faith sees what fear says is impossible. God revives where sorrow once ruled. And I'm not going to give Jacob a hard time. I mean, his heart was broken when these exact same sons brought him Joseph's blood-stained coat. He's been living with the grief of the death of this son for a long, long time. But belief, trust, faith, reliance, dependence brings revival. And Jacob is struggling with what he's been told, and I get it. The son that he has mourned for 20 plus years is alive, and if that's not enough, they just said that Joseph is the ruler of all Egypt, which it's true. But can you imagine how absurd that would have sounded to Jacob? What do you mean he's alive? What do you mean he's the ruler of Egypt? So I get it. But then they tell him all the words of Joseph. And they show him the wagons of Egypt. And then we see this incredible, amazing response. The spirit of their father Jacob revived. And you see, revival begins when we believe again that God is at work in our lives. About 40 years before this, Jacob had wrestled with God. God has changed his name from Jacob to Israel. So when it says right here, then Israel said, that's very, very important. In general, most of the time when this man is called Jacob, he is not necessarily doing that well in his walk with God. And generally speaking, when he's called Israel, he is doing much better at faith and obedience and worship and praise. Jacob did not believe, but Israel says it is enough. My son Joseph is still alive. I will go and see him before I die. And all this happened right after his spirit was revived.